All right, the next stock we're going to be taking a look at is CAPNW, currently at 8 cents. This one was requested over on YouTube, so I decided that we'll definitely cover it today, especially taking a look at this. The Bollinger Band here has really been tightening together. RSI right now is currently reset at the 46 mark. And if we go in here, right here, you're going to see that the upper Bollinger Band is at the 9, and you've got the 6 for the lower Bollinger Band. Zooming in here a little bit, I'm going to be watching for more buying pressure. And what do I mean by that? Is going to be that obviously you're going to need more buys hitting this stock than sells and washes. Okay, so right now you guys got outside that 30-day simple moving average and the 20-day and all of them right there. I mean, if those would have been buying days, I really thought that you would have really moved off of that. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. You had a little bit of a gap here on the day before. Covered up on the 18th, the 19th, and it just lost that momentum up. 3,000 shares traded. I'm going to wait for more buying pressure. That is all I have to add for this one. Is at 1-1 on hold, needs buying pressure.
So these guys, their latest press release was on December 27th, 2016. It was Capnia and Essentials announced merger to create rare disease therapeutics company. Combined company to focus on advancing novel late-stage asset for the treatment of Prader-Willi syndrome, a devastating orphan disease. Enrollment in a phase 2/3 clinical trial expected to begin in the second half of 2017. 8 million concurrent financing sufficient to fund development plan through key value creating milestones. So Capnia Incorporated and privately held Essentials Incorporated today announced their entry into a definitive merger agreement to create a rare disease therapeutics company. The combined company will be well positioned to advance Dioxyx chlorine controlled release tablet, a once daily oral tablet for the treatment of patients with Prader-Willi syndrome, PWS. PWS is a real complex genetic neurobehavioral metabolic disease. The clinical features of the disease include hyperphagia, unrelenting hunger, as well as metabolic androstenedione, cognitive and behavioral complications resulting in significant morbidity and premature death. Let's see. Upon closing of the merger, Capnia expects to issue shares of common stock at 96 cents per share to syndicate comprised of current and new investors to gross proceeds of $8 million. These funds would be used to execute a planned phase 2/3 clinical study evaluating the efficiency and safety of DCCR for the treatment of patients with PWS. This study is expected to commence in the second half of 2017. So that's that right there. I mean, I'm going to read the quick brief summary from what the CEO said about it. Anish Bhatner, he's the medical director, chief executive officer of Capnia. He stated, "We are excited to combine the strengths of these two dynamic organizations to create a leading rare disease therapeutics company that has the potential to bring a novel drug candidate to patients suffering with PWS, a devastating, often life-threatening disorder. While the transaction represents a new strategic direction for Capnia, it offers the potential of a highly promising late-stage clinical asset for a metabolic disorder for which no effective treatments currently exist. The new company, together with the $8 million in financing, will be well positioned to maximize long-term value for all its stakeholders." And then, I mean, there's a lot more to it. I'll share the link to this over in the stream.
All right,
and they're
so
also on the NASDAQ as well. So, I mean,
yeah, I mean, like I said, it just needs buying pressure. It needs that more volume and that buying pressure. You've got days here with 300 and 900 shares traded, so it's got the potential behind it. Once that people start learning about it more, I think that it could definitely start moving up from there. So CAPNW, investorshangout.com/live. Come over here and check us out, and you'll be able to find all the information that you need regarding this stock over here on investorshangout.com.